Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with our daily advice for the energies of January 22nd, give or take a few a few hours or a day or so. Thank you for joining me, and we're going to have a look at what the energies are for us today. What was yesterday about for you? I was really excited to get back home and tell you. I remember saying yesterday that it might be something like, with the energy of the Emperor, a chance encounter with a boss or a chance meeting with a boss, something like that. And for you to be on your game and to, make the most of it. You're not going to believe the funniest thing happened. So apparently one of the higher ups has come down to sit in the area where my team sits, where we work, and got there in the morning and then got myself settled and thought I'd get myself some coffee. So I just go around and ask everyone if she like anything from downstairs. And I go to her, the higher up, and ask her, sorry, would you like coffee or anything? And she's like, you know what, I'll walk down with you. Okay. And during that time of walking down a flight of stairs and finding our way to the kitchen area or the cafe area, we chatted. She's like, so how long have you been here? What are you doing? What are you up to? I'm like, okay. And that's the first thing that came into my mind. I just saw the Emperor and I'm like, I can't believe this. This is just... And of course, I told her everything that I'm doing, everything that I've been doing, and everything that I plan on doing. I let her know all my intentions and stuff like that for my future with the company. And in a very short time, I got the essential information out. I got it to her. So I was thinking, oh my God, that's so cool. And I wonder what that's going to lead to, because it was just like definitely something that was supposed to happen. Like it would lead to something else further on. I'm curious. I'll let you know, okay? But yeah, what was your day about? Let me know. That was the coolest thing though for me today. So I remember saying yesterday, oh, a chance meeting with a big boss, and I'm like, don't be silly. You have to make schedules and appointments and all stuff like that because they're really busy. And then there you go, coffee run. Okay, so let's see what the energy is for us for today. And I'm just sharing on the one hand, just because I want to share with everyone, but also if we all share what our experience has been and how that energy transpired in our lives, we add more to the meaning of that card in terms of practical everyday examples of how that energy might play out, so it's also useful. So let's have a look. In today's energy, we have the Vortex Temptation. This is the Devil energy in this deck. This is the Oceanic deck. So this is the Vortex. This is the way it's coming up, the initial interpretation, if I will. This is getting swept away or kind of losing yourself in a situation, losing the track of time, forgetting about other responsibilities or not fulfilling other responsibilities because you forget or you lose track of time because you're kind of getting lost in something else. This is also just kind of allowing something where we're just kind of allowing to be swept away, okay? Which can translate into overindulging with this energy. So say, we have a really busy next day, but we binge watch something because it's that feeling of, it's that thought of just one more, just one more. And then before you know it, you look at the clock and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning and you have to be up at 6. So it can be some kind of energy similar to that. This can also just represent a very, very strong, it's taking a focus to the extreme, okay? So the Devil energy is not always the toxic energy. It can be a situation where we feel like a victim or we feel like our hands are tied, and then the reminder of the card is, no, you're not. You're not a victim. You can just walk away from the situation, take your power back. But it's also where we just focus too much on one thing and it just creates unbalance imbalance anyway, with other areas in our lives. So for example, we focus too much on money, and that starts to affect our romantic partnership because we start to fight over money, or it starts to affect our family life because instead of getting along and being in harmony with one another, we start to fight about money. Okay, how much am I bringing in and how much are you spending, and all that sort of thing. It can be even like healthy things like going to the gym. When it's an obsession, it's not healthy, even though it's a healthy thing to do, to go to the gym. When it's an obsession and it's morphing the way we think and the way we see ourselves, like we're never good enough unless we get to the gym and that sort of thing. When it becomes an obsession, whatever it is, it can be something that initially is healthy. If it turns into an obsession, then it becomes the devil energy in our lives. And we are encouraged today to look at where are we taking something to the extreme? Where are we focusing too much upon a situation? And not only that, but where are we focusing too much on a situation that makes us feel like if we don't do that, if we just let it go for a little bit, if we just, you know what I mean, put it aside, if we just focus on other things, then all hell is going to break loose and we're going to lose out on money, or we're going to lose out on everything. Okay? Because the devil energy comes up here where it's a little bit, it's a reminder of what is truly important in life. And it's okay to focus on something intently. That's very productive. However, when it comes to the point of obsession and there's that feeling of desperation, of fear attached to it, then that's when it becomes a toxic energy in our lives that takes away our power as opposed to empowering us. Okay, because that becomes more powerful. The obsession becomes more powerful than we are. We feel like if I don't have this at this level or in this way, or if I just let it go or back off, then my life is going to fall apart. Okay, so we're encouraged to look at where we may have placed that sort of an importance onto a person, a relationship, a job, a thought, a behavior, whatever the case may be, and to just refocus. Okay, it doesn't mean forget about it, it doesn't mean let it go, it doesn't mean, especially if it's something that's good, you know, but we've just taken it too far, then it just means take a step back, relax a little bit, see it as, you know what, I'm still in control. No matter what happens, if I didn't have this, I could still make it work. I could still pick myself up and go. I could still be successful. I could still be happy. So it's very important for us to look at where things are not in a healthy balance today and just kind of redistribute our focus and energy, okay? So we don't forget about spending time with the family. So we don't forget about spending time with our partner and don't take them for granted. So we don't forget ourselves and just doing something that makes us happy, and, you know, doing something for our inner child to recharge our batteries just because. It doesn't have to have a financial value attached to it or any other type of thing, okay? It's just because it makes us happy. And make decisions. Don't be afraid to make decisions today. Don't be afraid to make changes today. Don't be afraid to say no today with this energy. It's again reminding us, think in perspective. If you need a break, take a break. Give yourself a break. Be kind to yourself. And if anyone is chasing you and overworking you or putting too much pressure on you or looking to you to fix all their problems, that's not okay. And that's an unhealthy situation. So it's okay to take a step back, see things in perspective, and look at it in terms of, is this fair? Is this balanced? Is there give and take in this situation? And if not, I can do something about it. What do I want to do about it? Okay? So it's that sort of energy. It's reminding us to look at where there is an imbalance in our lives, where we are creating an imbalance in our lives by focusing on one thing to the extreme and forgetting others, or where it's an external situation, it's something we're involved in or take part in, and there's an imbalance there, and we feel like, well, I don't like it, but I don't know what to do about it, or I don't like it, but I can't do anything about it, you know, that sort of situation. Maybe reassess, because yes, you can. There is always something we can do. There is always a choice, okay? There is always a choice. And even if we choose to continue in a situation that maybe we're not particularly a fan of, it's important for us to acknowledge the fact that it is my choice. I am not stuck in this situation. I choose to continue to be a part of it because for the time being I can deal with it. But it's my choice. It's not because I'm stuck. It's not because I'm a victim. It's not because I'm powerless. I choose to leave it alone for now. Okay? So it's reminding ourselves of our own power. Not in an egotistical type of way, not in a narcissistic type of way. In a healthy way. Okay? In a healthy way. We have power when it comes to our own lives, our own decisions. And today we may have to remind ourselves of that and use that, okay, to make different choices that make us happy, okay? Get out of that tornado, get out of that vortex of I can't stop, I can't rest, I don't have time for this, I'm sorry, I can't see you, oh, I'm sorry, let's do this some other time because I have to do this right now. Whatever that situation is, and don't get me wrong, there's things where yes, it is urgent, but it's not everything in life, you know what I mean? So it's okay to prioritize things, but don't take just one thing and take it to the extreme to the point where it costs your health, it costs your family life, it costs your relationship, it costs your mental and emotional well-being, costs your spirituality, okay? The time and the love that you show yourself. Okay? So it's all about balance today. It's all about healthy balance and reminding ourselves that we have the power and we have the choice. Okay? So that's our energy for today. I hope that the messages help if you're dealing with this particular energy. Let's see what's going on today. Even if it's just, don't get me wrong, it's not like, okay, I hate my job, I'm going to walk out tomorrow. But just the fact that we can acknowledge, you know what, I can change my job whenever I want to. I'll leave it alone for now, but I'm not stuck here. I don't have to take this. Or even if you are having a very busy day, just saying, you know what, I'll take 5 minutes. I don't care. I want 5 minutes. I need 5 minutes to listen to a song, to listen to some birds, to look at a nature video, to look at something funny, okay? And then I'll come back and I'll pick it up and we'll carry on, okay? But it's that confidence and that inner strength, inner knowing of I know this is the right thing to do, I'm doing it, there's no reason for me to feel bad about it, to feel guilty about it. If anyone else is trying to make me feel that way, I know they're in the wrong and there's this weird situation there that I need to address later on maybe. I know what's right for me and I'm not afraid to say and do what I need to do, okay? Again, without any sort of aggression, without any sort of pettiness, without any sort of, it's just that inner strength, okay? And choosing health. So that's our energy for today. Again, I hope the messages help. Let me know how the energies play out for you throughout the day. And thank you for all your wonderful comments and your emails and reaching out messages, just sharing your experience with me, just giving me positive thoughts or support. I do appreciate it. And I'm sending everyone lots of love. Let's have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye for now.